All right, so while I had all my seeds out, I thought I would do kind of a what's in my garden, what are you growing video. So I'm gonna start over here with my cool season stuff. I've got my pollination, flowers, pretty stuff. Got my herb garden somewhere. There it is right there. The rest of it is cool season, peppers, tomatoes, squash, stuff like that. But we're gonna, like I said, we'll work from cool season over to warmer stuff. So lettuces. Some of our favorites that we've been eating is the tennis ball lettuce from Baker Creek. Makes a nice little small head. It's sweet, not bitter, doesn't taste overly green. That's another lettuce is the Burpee Bib. Really like it. Just a nice cut and come again. You can just keep harvesting off of it. And then one of my favorites, I got it as a free seed a couple years ago, is Merlot lettuce. Deep mahogany, burgundy, maroon. Love it. It's really tasty. It does have a little bit more bitterness to it, a little more bite, I guess you would say. Also have carrots. It's a free seed that I got this year, the coral carrot from Baker Creek. I guess I'll have to let you know how that one tastes. But the Kyoto Red and the Black Nebula are another two that I grew this past fall, kind of overwintered them. Didn't get super big carrots, but what I did get was very good. The Kyoto Red was super sweet, and the Black Nebula was not sweet, but it had a, I don't know what kind of flavor you would call it. Earthy doesn't sound very appetizing, but that's the best I can come up with on the Black Nebula. It's very good though. Let's see. The broccoli I have growing now is the Calabrese. I love it. Puts a nice first head on, and then after that you get multiple side shoots. Like I just cut a head off, and I've probably got one plant with 15 side shoots on it, so you can just keep harvesting that broccoli. It's not a single harvest and you're out of it. The bane of my existence, Brussels sprouts. We've got the Groninger, I'm not sure how you say that. Love Brussels sprouts, love to roast them, steam them, but I can't grow to save my life. I don't know what the issue is, but I honestly think it's just Mississippi climate. But I'm gonna keep trying. Maybe one day I'll crack the code. A new one for me is a parsnip. I had a really slow germination out of these, but I was reading that they are almost a potato substitute. If you cook them in a stew, or you can fry them, you can even mash them. I just thought that would be something we could try. I didn't have the best luck out of potatoes, but gonna try those potatoes and these. Speaking of potatoes, I do have about 8 pounds worth of seed potatoes, so not a whole lot, but enough to get us going. Radishes, something that we grew a lot of last year and kind of slacked off on eating, but I love them. Sauteed butter. Got the royal purple, and which is a new one for me, and then the French dressing or French breakfast. Love that one. Cut it lengthways, sear it in butter. Really good. Also another new one is beets, golden beets. These are supposed to be really good roasted. Never been a big beet person, but the only beets I've ever really had are the red ones, and had them pickled. So not my favorite, but I'm gonna give these a try. And kind of like everything else, if I don't like it, I'm sure the chickens will. So that's all the cool season stuff, I think. I'm gonna move to the pollinator patch. We love some sunflowers, and I've got the Autumn Beauty, some stalks. Never grown these. Gonna try to get some pretty ones. Those look like a great addition to a bouquet or a vase. Another new one, new color, not a new variety, but Cosmos, the apricot lemonade. Very, very pretty. Some more Cosmos, and there's no picture on these, but they're the Versailles mix, and they're more of a purple, pink, white. Well, I don't think there's any white, but purple and pink. I think a burgundy color. Zinnias, no picture on those, but that's another one that's kind of the same, purple and pinks. Let's see, got marigolds. These are the giant oranges. these grow 4 or 5 foot tall bushes, and they are just massive. Love them. Put them in between the tomatoes. Supposed to keep the nematodes away, and I know they keep other pests away. Had a really good luck not using very much in the way of pest prevention other than basil and marigolds last year. So hopefully that'll stay true this year. Some more sunflowers. Got the evening sun mix. Busy bee. Some more marigolds. These are Cracker Jacks. This has more yellow mixed into it. These asters, very pretty. Just hopefully I can get some better germination out of them than I have been getting. Some more zinnias, Queen Lime Orange, and some more sunflowers, Proclut Plum. My favorite sunflower right here. It's got a kind of a yellow heart and then a violet tip on the flower. And this is just the stuff I'm growing. I have a whole tin full of stuff that I'm not. I'll have to do another video on the stuff that I'm not growing and why I'm not growing that. Moving on, we'll do peppers next. So my sweet peppers. I have been on the hunt for a sweet pepper that is like the lunchbox pepper you get at Walmart. So this year I've tried a few more. From Seed Savers, I got the Golden Treasure and the Farah Ozon Paprika. The Edgevarsky is supposed to be kind of a bell pepper substitute, a thick wall pepper, real sweet. And I got a couple of them last year. They didn't grow great, so I grew twice as many plants. Hopefully I'll get at least a few. And then the lipstick pepper is supposed to be kind of that lunchbox type pepper. Got a lot of really good reviews on these. Hoping for the best on that. I think that's all my sweet peppers. I accidentally kind of sort of grew a lot more hot peppers than I meant to. I got this free seed of datil peppers. Never tried them, but we're gonna get after them. Traded somebody for some Craig's Grande. Really good jalapenos, nice flavor, nice level of spice, and a decent sized jalapeno. I love cream cheese and a little Cajun seasoning. Roast them on a charcoal grill. One of my favorite things to eat. The Aji Chachuca, a lot of good reviews on these. Supposed to be pretty sweet and just a hint of heat. It's only 1,000 Scoville units, which jalapeno is typically 3 to I think 8,000. So very little heat, lots of sweetness. Supposed to be really good. Lemon drop pepper, kind of a citrusy, spicy pepper. Sugar Rush Peach, and then Buena Malata. Just thought that one was pretty, so I picked it up. You can catch my eye with some pretty pictures on these vegetables, but the goal with these hot peppers is hot sauce. I wanted to make like a mango pineapple hot sauce, and a lot of times you see habaneros in those, but I don't like a habanero level of spice, so got some peppers to try that are spicy, but not quite as spicy as those. Tomatoes. I don't know how many varieties I grew last year, but I pared it down this year. You'll see how many I've got. You'll say, yeah, I pared it down a bunch. Pink Bumblebee. Loved these little cherry tomatoes, a little bigger than your regular cherry. Excellent flavor, very sweet. And doing for me, it's a free seed from Baker, the Bonnie's Best, or Bonnie Best. Supposed to be a good slicer or a canning tomato, and I'm trying to get more into the preservation of food, so I was gonna try that out for a paste or a canning tomato. Barry's Crazy Cherry. Holy moly, do they put out a lot of fruit, and very good. I had some people say they didn't like them, but I love them. A lot sweet. They are pretty simple. Not a lot of complex flavor notes going on there, but love them. Queen of the Night, another free one. I tried to grow them last year and did not get good germination. I think I only had one germinate. It was pretty late in the season when I got it though, and have not tried it, but look good. I'm a sucker for these dark, pretty tomatoes. My favorite cherry tomato, the black cherry. Got a good round flavor, acid, and sweetness. Just a lot more complex flavor than some of the other ones, like the Berries Crazy. Berries Crazy is very simple, very sweet. That's got a lot of flavor notes going to it. One of my favorite slicers, the Cherokee Purple. Love it. Just good all around tomato. I think I may have said potato earlier when I was talking about these, but these are tomatoes. Another good one, the Green Zebra. Very acidic, very zingy. Rain has started. These I've had going for several weeks now. This is a Glacier and a Muscovich. They're supposed to be early season tomatoes, so they should be going in the ground within the next couple days. Hopefully I'll have them in the ground. But they are cold tolerant. I grew some last year and it froze very hard and killed them. So I didn't get to taste any of them, but I'm trying again this year. And another new one that I'm trying is the Black Krim. A lot of people say if you like the Cherokee Purple, try the Black Krim and you won't grow the Cherokee Purples anymore. So hopefully they taste that good. A lot of new ones on the tomatoes this year. All right, squashes. Pumpkins, I'm going the Cherokee Bush. And for that's more for the kids to carve. And then for an eating pumpkin, I got the New England Sugar Pie to try. My favorite squash is the crookneck. Love it. We've grown this. My mom always had a garden, always grew crookneck squash. Like the crookneck, way better than a straight neck. To me, it's got more of that squash flavor, and it's less zucchini flavor. Zucchini, you know, kind of has that, it's almost bland, where this has that good squash flavor. Also, like the white scallop, a lot of folks call these patty pans. These are really good. Love to cut these up and pan fry them. All right, moving on. We have some cucumbers. I've got the Bayet Alpha. One of my favorites here is a burpee seed. It's the Burpless Beauty. You can grow these 10, 12 inches long, and they don't have hardly any seeds in them. Very good. And another one I wanted to try this year, picked it up, was the Marketmore. Heard a lot of good things about it. I've got a couple of the Marketmores and the Bayet Alphas started now. I want to put them in the greenhouse and see if I can't grow some greenhouse cucumbers. I've started several of these. The Texas Early Grano. It's a new onion to me to start from seed, but we love onions. We grew, I would say 80 or 90 last year. I think we ate all but like 2, and that was because those 2 were getting soft and squishy. Some melons. I'm gonna try these again. Lemon drops. I had a hard time getting them to grow without cracking. I think I'm gonna put them in a pot and try them in the greenhouse so I can kind of control the water, because I think last year I was getting some big heavy rains on them and they were cracking. My favorite watermelon, Black Diamond. Save some seeds. I got to do a germination test, see if they're viable. If they're not, I'm gonna pick up some more of these because I love some Black Diamond watermelons. Sweet corn, Bould Sweet. I've never grown heirloom sweet corn, never ate it. I've always grown hybrids. And not really a prepper strategy, but at least the heirloom corn you can regrow off of seeds. The hybrids, you know, the G90, the Incredibles, Peaches and Cream, all those, they're hybrids, so you can't save the seeds. If you plant it, you'll get corn, but who knows what kind of corn you get. Beans, I am on a bean kick this year. So these are peas, but kind of falling in the same category. It's Oregon Sugar Pod Snow Pea. Wanted to try some sugar peas for a long time. Picked those up the other day. My favorite snap bean, Purple TP. Got 2 packets of those. Love those. They're a bush bean, and then they put their fruit up above their leaves, so you can just come along and pick it real quick and easy. One of my favorite dry beans is the Black Turtle. Got a whole bunch of them saved in there. Gonna plant a lot more of these this year. Love having those in the pantry. A new one for me to try is the rattlesnake pole bean. A lot of folks around here grow these and love them, so I thought I would try them. And then I love butter beans, and I wanted to try these Alabama, black-eyed butter beans. They're a running bean. I'm gonna try to trellis them this year. And grew them last year, started them a little late, and they didn't do too hot. Just got a handful of them, and I think I fed them to the chickens because it was like 6 beans. All right, last category here is the herb garden. Something new I wanted to start, just like a tea garden, medicinal herbs, stuff like that. So I've got lavender, of course, gotta have that in your herb garden. Basil, love basil, interplant it with my tomatoes. Sage, mint, echinacea, chamomile, and peppermint. That's gonna round out my herb garden. So that's what I'm growing this year. Let me know in the comments what you're growing. If you've grown any of these and you like them, don't like them. Opinions on my varieties, opinions on my opinions, just let me know. Bye.